shit. Motherfucker. Jesus Christ, bro. I know what I'm doing with this guy. Fuck. Fuck up, nigga. Got a few more orbs. Let me go back one. Wait, I'm gonna get the one go. Oh, I can't get it. Let me get the motherfucker. Oh shit! Look at my face. Oh, I hate the grabs in this fucking game, bro. I really do. Oh, the grabs in this game is disgusting. Bro, you cannot escape block a grab turn. It's stupid. I'm gonna keep on saying that because it's so dumb. There's no point. Now once you get grabbed, just call that fucking out. Oh my god. Oh man. Jesus Christ, the way I was spamming that button, bro. That hit. Oh my god, yo. It's time. Fuck down. Pussy. Fuck down, nigga. I like that. That's a real man right there. He's changed, guys. That's a real man right there. Takes his responsibilities, man. I like that. Wait, what's going on? Oh shit. Damn. He didn't want to become a nuisance. Didn't want to become a burden, fam. Man held that pain until they left, fam. I respect that. I respect that shit. Let's get into this next part. Takala Marucho or some shit. Tuka Marucho, my dumbass. Leaving already, my chan? You know, Zal, son, You've been a better friend to me than I've ever been to you. Don't be ridiculous. You know that's not true. I'm sorry. The truth turned out to be so harsh. Your father murdered by another man on the force. I can barely believe it. You're telling me something about this doesn't sit well with me. How will your father's spirit ever find peace? I think it'll be just fine. Chief Asai, Saguichi-san, they were tired of being used by Manakata and Katsuragi for all these years. The two of them spent their whole lives serving others, but their final moments were theirs and theirs alone. They went out following their own brand of justice. Machan. Sakuichi must have known telling the truth of what happened 25 years ago, signing his own death warrant. But he did it anyway. And Chief Hasai, he took his own life in order to spare you and me and Mihao. That explains what he said into the phone before he shot himself. Both of them will be dealt with. Damn. So he killed himself instead of shooting it. Okay. Damn. That's crazy. Yeah, Chief Asai told Monakata I was dead so he'd stop coming after me. He spared my life so that I could do what's right. So that I couldn't do what he never could. You mean by bring Monakata down? Exactly. But how are you gonna do that, Machan? One of the most powerful men in the top police institutions in the world. Well, I don't think I'll be getting much help from my fellow officers, that's for sure. Them pussy niggas didn't want to bust for shit, fam.
Yeah.
Ni hao. Akiyama-san. Phew. That shit really hit the proverbial, I know. You're telling me. Anyway, what's up? You went and swing by here without a good reason. You know, sometimes it's depressing how sharp you are. What happened? District attorney's goons showed up at my office, started tearing the place apart, it seems. Not to mention, they chopped me out on the street. Wait, they're investigating Sky Fiancé? On what grounds? They said they were looking for some kind of corruption. What the fuck does that mean? The exact terms eluding me at the moment. Anyway, the issue is my test. They said I'm forcing people to do stuff they don't want to do in exchange for money. Classic that's a new word to me. I don't know what the hell that is. Case, I guess. It's like I could hear the words coming out of the DA's mouth himself. Anyway, I didn't know where else to turn, so I'd thought I'd drop by here. Looks like I caught you at a bad time though. Want me to come back later? No, your time is actually couldn't have been better. Oh yeah? Yeah, I need to handle something.
Kiryu-san.
一見普通だが、どうやらいつものカムロ町って感じじゃないな。あんまり悠長にしている暇はなさそうだ。すぐにあんたのお兄さんを探そう。
ええ。
だがとりあえずその前にあんたに言っておきたいことがある。ちょっとついてきてくれ。
Can't think of a better place to talk in than New Serena. Yasuko, there's a bar near here I used to go to back in the day. We can catch our breath there for a bit. Okay, I'll follow your lead. What's this truck doing here? Is someone moving? Oh, there's gonna be new renovations in here. Head up the stairs in the alley, round the back, and tear Sky fiancés to shreds. We're not leaving until we haul out every last document they've got. And whatever they try to say, just tell them we're under orders from the district attorney's office. That's all they need to know. Now get a move on. The DA, I wonder what happened. Some corrupt shit going on. That's that, son. That's that, son.
いらっしゃい。桐生。
My guy, my guy.
久しぶりだな。
What's going on, Key? You show up in the guy's bar and don't even drop him a line first? Sorry for not letting you know. That's a son. I have some business in town. Work never ends with an ex-fourth chairman, no? Forgot that right. Anyway, this is Yusuka Sajima. I'm here helping her with a little something. It's nice to meet you. Oh, the pleasure's all mine. She's a knockout key. How'd you end up bringing a girl like that back here, huh? Whatever you're thinking, I guarantee you've got the wrong idea. Let's leave it at that. By the way, where's Mama? Gone for the week. I'm in trouble. You know how it goes. And you're holding down the fort while she's gone. Yep. It's been a real pain with my other work and all, but she insists we keep it open for the regulars. Lucky for us that she does. Now, Key, what's this little something you need to take care of? Oh, right. You mind taking a seat, Yasuko-san? Please. I just need to ask you something before we head out to find your brother. Okay. So what's it you wanted to ask me? Sorry if this is a blunt question, but why do you need to see your brother so bad? Bad enough to murder for it? Wait, you what? Kiryu-san, is this really the best place to... Don't worry, Data-san. Don't worry about Data-san, he's an ex-detective. Yeah. But we can trust him, I promise. He'd never turn you in without hearing what you had to say first. Isn't that right, Data-san? Well, yeah, that's right. Now tell me the truth, Yasuko-san. Why would you go so far for your brother? Yasuko-san, come on. It's because Tiger is everything to me. I owe my life. What? I'm serious. If it weren't for him, I could have died years ago. Go on. Have you ever heard of what the fuck? I see some white bird in that. Some living donor kidney transplant. Oh yeah, you read about those things all the time. That's when you give a kidney from one of your relatives, right? They say you only need one after all. Right. The truth is, I'm a recipient of one of those living donor transplants, and your brother's the one who gave it to you, huh? That's what you meant when you said you owe him your life. Yes. Hold on. Getting a transplant like that from your sibling isn't all that uncommon. I'm not judging you or anything, but do you really owe him that much for just for a kidney? It's not that simple. I think you can explain. The kidney I got, it wasn't Tiger's. He wasn't a match. What? Different blood types? Well, yes, but what? Why couldn't you get a transplant from your brother? Yasuko-san, I think I get what's going on here. You and Tiger aren't actually siblings. Kill you! He's right. Tiger is the stepfather's son from his prior marriage, while my mother had me before she and my stepfather ever even met. Then where'd you find a match? Since my mother had already passed, Tiger tracked down my biological father and begged him to donate his kidney to me. Saejima, beyond the regular difficulty of finding a kidney donor, my blood type is extremely rare. A direct relative was my only hope of a match. Once Tiger learned that, he spent every waking moment of his life scouring the city until he found my father. He was only 15 years old at the time. Still just a kid, huh? I had honestly given up hope before my mother died. She told me my father was nothing more than an abusive drunk with no chance of ever changing. Based on what I knew, it seemed like he was already dead. Even if he wasn't, I didn't want to live knowing I owed my life to such a horrible man. At the time, I would have rather died than to continue on my life, continuing with a part of him inside of me. The tiger wouldn't take no for an answer. He said no matter what happened, he would take care of me. Then he found your dad. Yes. Well, where was he? In Kansai. He started working for a Yakuza organization called the Omi Alliance, handling dirty jobs nobody else wanted to touch. The Omi. That's right. Tiger went along to Kansai knowing full well that my father was a Yakuza, but let me guess, they tried to extort him. Exactly. Yakuza through and through. My father demanded a massive sum of money in exchange for one of his kidneys. How much cash are we talking here? 30 million yen. 30 mil? That's a ton now. That was a fortune back then. How was a kid ever supposed to get his hands on that kind of money? He wasn't. That was the point. But Tiger didn't give up. He started fighting thugs. He fighting thugs in the streets of Kamurocho, trying to scrape together whatever funds he could. That would never work. Not for cash like that. It didn't. Not until Sasai from the Tojo clan stepped in. He gave Tiger 30 million under one condition. He joined the Sasai family. So that's how he ended up in Tojo. Okay, that's crazy. That's crazy. All that time, Tiger never turned his back to me. It even seemed like all hope was lost. He supported me. He dropped out of high school, gave up on his dream of becoming a teacher, even joined the Yakuza for me. So that's what you meant when you said you owe him your life. That's right. He's everything to me. Not only did Tiger literally save my life, but he gave me the will to keep on living. Suko-san.
正直言うと兄が18人殺した犯人とかそうじゃないとか真犯人が別にいるとかそんなのはどうでもいいんです。私にとってお兄ちゃんはお兄ちゃんだから。
あんたにはここで待っていてもらう。少しこの店で頭を冷やした方がいい。
あ？何言ってんだキリュウ。こんなに切実に会いたがってるってのに。
安子さん、もし冴島がすでに死んでいたとしたらあんたどうするつもりだ。死ぬ気なんじゃない。
Yasuko-san, you keep saying you owe Tiger your life. And I get it. We all rely on other people. It's hard to keep going on without someone loving you, supporting you, and pushing you onward. But in your case, Tiger became more than that. He's not just your support. He's your reason why you keep living. I know life hasn't been easy on you. Losing your parents is one of the worst pains imaginable. And you had to bear that burden at a far younger age than most. But having a hard life doesn't excuse the way you lived. Not that I have any right to talk. I've made my fair share of mistakes too. Kiryu, I understand why you feel so strongly, but that emotion has led you to some bad decisions. It's not a stretch to say it's completely clouded your judgment. So I need you to stay here while I figure out where your brother is. It's for your own good. But, Kiryu, don't worry, I'll find him and I'll make sure you two are reunited, I promise. But for now, you just need to be patient, okay? Yes. Thank you. Thank you, Yasuko-san. Take care of her for me, will you? Do you even have to ask? Hold on a sec, Kiryu. What's wrong? There's something I need to tell you. Couldn't really say it in there. Does it involve Yasuko-san? You bet. If she found out about this, she'd just end up getting herself into more trouble. Well, what is it? Well, you only just got here, so you probably haven't noticed, but the whole town's been kinda on edge lately. Because of Sajima. Partially, I'm sure. But there's more to it than that. Word on the street is Majima and Sajima linked up a few days ago. What? Yup. And I hear Majima and his boys lined the whole damn street to keep cops off Sajima. Huh. So they've already met. Speaking of Dr-san, do you know where I can find Majima-san? I need to talk to him as soon as possible. Not just about Sajima. Majima might be able to tell me more about the connection between the cops, the top police brass, Jinju and Tojo-kan. The police? What are you talking about? Sorry, but I can't say much more than that. Just know that people are gunning for the Tojo. And no matter what's going on, I need to hear Majima-san's side of the story. Alright, last I heard, he took on a route of the top floor in the Millennium Tower. Starting there's your best bet. Great, thanks, Letter-san.